everyone. Welcome to Teamwork Design, where we strive to design life from conversation to communication. I am your host, Terry Mera. I talk to myself. When was the last time did you talk to yourself? Well, communication with oneself is a lesser known, but vital aspect of the design process. And I think it applies to life as well. As a fashion designer, we design 1 year ahead. Hence, researching trends while differentiating through design from the trend, yet be part of the trend can be tricky. And additional to that, the designs have to be aligned with the brand that we are designing for. Throughout the years, I've learned that doubts, fears, unanswered questions, and a flood of creative thoughts can be both distracting and counterproductive. Especially as a fashion designer, most elements are uncertain since it's all based on the trend direction and doesn't mean it will be successful. The challenge I continuously face is the constant internal conflict of competing ideas and opinions. I do have a lot of opinions and ideas since it is a part of my career to form and express opinions and come up with many designs. Our thoughts are endless, right? I have endless opinions and thoughts, but not all contribute positively to our creativity. Our minds can become our own worst enemies, offering doubts, fears, and ego, and so forth. If we agree to an ounce of any of these, we are self-domesticating. Recognizing this negative self-talk and engaging in self-convincing has been an unexpected journey for me. So, to address this challenge, I came up with a concept called outsmarting my ass. Please allow me to elaborate. Basically, it involves outsmarting my own cleverness of doubt, fear, and ego, which tends to kick in with compelling reasons whenever work needs to get done. So, I am conditioning myself to have automated actions against negative self-talk or emotions, much like routines that we don't question, such as brushing our teeth every morning. By diverting doubts and fears into productive acts, like organizing tasks or do something more productive. I give you a scenario. When I receive, whether from clients, friends, or vendors, somewhat triggering negative emotions or negative thoughts, I don't respond right away. I take a break from it. So I give myself about 5 to 10, maximum 15 minutes, do something else, like organizing my desk, or my drawer, or my bulletin boards. And I came back and respond. And it worked for me because I am not responding in negative state. That phase has passed. So now I'm responding to whether asking right questions or with attitude of solving the problem. Sometimes I watch comedy clips. That works too. Those YouTube shorts. The words we say to ourselves tremendously impact our lives, especially in tedious matters. Whenever doubts, fears, egos creeps in, I often talk to myself. Honestly, I've been talking to myself for a long time. Even I got caught by my colleagues years ago. They weren't sure whether I was talking to them or I was talking to myself while I was working. I mean, I am comfortable with that, so I mean, you may think I'm crazy, but it's okay. Now I talk to myself with the intention. Let me give you a scenario. If I am grumpy and I need to address that so that my grumpiness does not affect my work, my productivity, or my mood rest of the day. So I will ask myself, Terry, why are you feeling that way? I don't ask myself, Terry, what's wrong? Because I know what's wrong. I'm grumpy. Usually I ask why. Asking why leads to the source. Anyway, but if I find myself with a limited time and I have to address my grumpiness, I will ask it differently. Terry, what triggers you? And if I am where I have to get my shit together right away, that I don't have any time, then I ask myself, Terry, what's up with your attitude? Yes, I do talk to me like that. When was the last time you talked to yourself? I am a firm believer that we all possess the capabilities to accomplish anything. But in order to do that, we have to constantly dedicate effort to have open dialogue with ourselves in a positive way, because we are so consumed by negativity all around us. I mean, even with myself, it is an ongoing battle. Some days I win, some days I lose. Remember, the path to any success lies in understanding and engaging with our thoughts, and by working through fears, egos, and doubts, we can unlock our true potential. Please take a moment to talk to yourself. Give it a try. If it's odd to start, ask yourself how you are doing or how are you feeling. Let's start there and see where it takes you. I hope you get to enjoy the conversation with yourself. Thank you for tuning in. This is your host, Terry Mara.